Ladies and gentlemen, this is Motorsport Progression, and I'll bring you another episode of some Formula One analysis from the Azerbaijan Grand Prix at the weekend in Baku. And first of all, I want to say, oh my lord, what a race, man! What a race! What a race! So many mistakes by the championship challengers at the top. But first of all, I want to give a congratulations to Sergio Perez on winning the race. He drove very well, and he was tailing Max and Lewis during the first stint when they're both pitted. When Lewis got in the lead, yeah, when Lewis passed Charles Leclerc. So the first few laps was Leclerc, then Lewis overtook Leclerc on the third lap, yeah, and then it was Max following Lewis. Lewis was first and Max was second. Yeah, Leclerc fell away very quickly. He went up to like 60 in a few laps, didn't it? So it was Lewis, Max, and Sergio Perez. Sergio Perez and Max both in the Red Bulls. So imagine Lewis pitted on lap 12 because he didn't have the pace in the Mercedes. So he pitted, went for early pit stop. And I don't know who came up with this stupid idea to go for one stopper in Baku, where we know that debris can cause cuts in the tires, and we also know that track takes a lot out of the tires, and it's a street circuit. It's not rubbered in, so why would you want to do one stop? Two stop is very quick as well, but maybe the computer simulation was saying that one stopper is quicker than a two stopper. So imagine this now: Lewis pits. Max it takes the lead here because Mercedes had a 4-second pit stop because of they had to wait for Gasly to go past them. No, Max took the lead, and when Sergio went longer than everyone in the first pits, and when he had his pit stop, he had a 4-second pit stop as well. Red Bull slowed him down a little bit, so Max took the leads. It was Perez in second, and then there was a safety car on lap 31 where Lance Stroll crashed, and then when Lance Stroll crashed, he was when Lance. So yeah, peeps. Lance Stroll crashed in the Aston Martin on the main straight on lap 31, and then moving on a few laps later, it was a tire failure because his first stint he hasn't even stopped yet, so it was a tire failure. So in a few laps later, with 4 laps to go, Max Verstappen crashed, and then there was a red flag. Max Verstappen crashed because of a tire blowout on the left rear, innit? Left rear. So imagine there was a safety car, and then there was a red flag. When the race resumed, yeah, Lewis was in second, Sergio was in first, but apparently Lewis made a mistake on the magic button, the brake tire warmer, and then he just went straight on. I just couldn't believe him, man. I just couldn't believe how can he make that mistake and go straight on, in the first corner. He didn't even try to turn because he locked the brakes in it. So I lost a whole heap of points there, and that's very unlike Lewis Hamilton. So I'm very disappointed in Mercedes, their performance over the last few Grand Prix. So hopefully they can bounce back. But Red Bull look good.